Alright, so anyway, when we're multiplying 3-digit numbers by 3-digit numbers, forget about the 9 and 5. Pretend they're not even there. We're going to take 3 groups of 382. Then we're going to take 50 groups of 382. Then we're going to take 900 groups of 382. But we do them separately, okay? So I'm going to start with 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 8 is 16. And then 3 times 3 is 9. Plus I've got this extra one. So altogether, that's what 3 groups of 382 is. Then I go to the next one. And I say, well, let's, what do I have going on here? I have this. Stop, there we go. So 50 groups of 2. Well, I need to, because it's 50 and not just 5, remember that's where I put this extra 0 here first before I do any multiplying. Caleb, are you working on your assignment? What are you supposed to be doing right now, though? Working on your assignment, so go do it. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 8 is 40, plus 1 more is 41. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 4 is 19. Okay, we've done that up to this point. Here's what it looks like now when we actually go to the 3rd digit. So now I'm multiplying by 900. Again, because it's not just 9, I place a 0. Because it's not just 90, I place another 0. And now I start multiplying. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 8 is 72. Plus I've got this one, which makes it 73. 9 times 3 is 27. Plus my 7 up top is 34. Okay. So remember what this really represents. I've got my number in red. This is really 3 groups of 382. The number in green is really 50 groups of 382. And the number in blue is really 900 groups of 382. So we got to add them all up together. Okay? When I do that, I've got 6, 9, 13, 6, 3. 363,966. Was that any different than what we did with 1 digit and 2 digits? Not really. I mean, you're just going down 1 more row, and instead of just 1 extra 0, you plugged in 2 extra zeros, right? Because it was 100. Okay? So let's try one together on a piece of paper. Here, we'll even hide that. Okay, go ahead and write 346 times 354. Are you in pain just writing this down? Oh, there's 2 numbers and they both have 3 digits. Oh. All right. So again, you're going to pretend the 35 is not even there. We are focusing just on this 4. 4 times 6 is, shout it out.
24.
Thank you. 24. 4 times 4 is
18.
16. Plus 2 is 18. 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 1? 13. Yeah. You're just scaring me a little bit. When I say a little bit, I mean a lot. Okay, go to the next one. I'm scaring you?
Yes.
I'm a scary dude. So let's go to the 50. Because I'm multiplying by 50 and not by 5, what do I first need to do?
0.
Add a 0 down here, please. Alright, so now let's multiply. 5 times 6 is?
Stargate.
5 times 4.
20.
Plus 3?
23.
5 times 3?
15.
Plus 2?
17.
Good. What does this 1,384 represent in red?
Numbers.
No. It doesn't represent numbers. Hi, I'm 1,384. I represent all the numbers. No. Claire, what does it represent? Mac?
I don't know. Numbers.
This is 4 groups of 360 or 346. So if I took 346 plus 346 plus 346 plus 346, add them all up, I'd get 1,384.
Oh.
Oh.
This 17,300 is 50 groups of 346. So 346 plus 346 plus 346 plus this is 50 times, I get 17,300. So now let's do 300. Because it's not 3 and because it's not 30, what do I need to put? A 0 here and a 0 here. Alright, so now 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 4
12.
plus 1.
13.
3 times 3
9.
plus 1.
10.
Okay, so now what does this 103,800 represent?
Oh.
Haley,
3 and 3.
no, not exactly. I think you're on the right track. Mac?
346, added 300 times.
300 times. 300 groups of this number, 346. Okay?
Good job.
So I wanted to know what 300 groups plus 50 groups and 4 groups altogether was, so I need to add all these up. Add them up. That's a 4, that's an 8, that's a 14, that's 1, 1, 7, 3, 12, 2, 1. I got 122,484.
I don't know how, but I did.
So go back and figure out how.
I added it right.
Okay? You ready for the next one
No.
on your own?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Who says yes, I'm ready?
No. Only look at.
Okay, if you're ready for the next one, do the next one on your own. If you're not ready, I'll walk you through it. This is the last one you get though, because this is just like 2-digit and 1-digit that we've done before. Okay, so go ahead and copy it down. 403 times 768.
I'm gonna try and do one with something like
Okay, so I'm going to start by having 8 groups of 403. Then I'm going to do 6 groups of 403. And then finally we're going to do 700 groups of 403. So let's start with the 8 groups. 8 times 3,
27.
24.
Oh.
Okay? And that's where some of these you can do the entire thing and go, why did I get the answer wrong? Oh, because I messed up on something goofy like a 3 times 8. So I'm going to start, remember, giving you that link. So besides IXL, you can go back and do some of your multiplication facts. That's really important for stuff like this. 8 times 0 is
0.
plus 2. 8 times 4 is
32.
okay. So 8 groups of 403 is this number right here, 3,224. So now let's go on to 6 groups. But it's not 6, it's 60, isn't it? So put a 0 there. 6 times 3 is
18.
6 times 0
0.
plus 1.
1.
6 times 4, 24. Okay, and then the last one, we're going to talk about 700 groups. Since it's not 7, put a 0. Since it's not 70, I put another 0. I'm talking 700. 7 times 3 is
21.
7 times 0
0.
plus 2.
2.
7 times 4,
28.
28. We're getting to some of those mid-range problems like that we're really struggling with. Okay, so now we're going to add up our 8 groups and our 60 groups and our 700 groups. It should be 4, 10, 5, 9, 10, 3. 309, 504. Sound good? Trey and Mac, you guys did this on your own. How'd you do it?
Good.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, nobody gets any help on this one. Okay. 487 times 634. Stand up when you're done. At 308,756. Now I also put how much, different colors up there for multiplying by 4, multiplying by 30, multiplying by 600. So you can kind of double check if you got something wrong total. Maybe you goofed up just one of those rows. How are we doing? Not good?
I should go like 3 to the 6, that's part that I stuff in.
141? What happened to your six? You just didn't write it, or what? I think you got it right. I think you just forgot to write it down below. That's what I think happened. You got to this point and you got, what makes that 3 times 8 is 24, plus you had 2, which was 26, and you probably wrote a little 2 and just didn't write the 6. Okay. All right, guys. That's as far as we're gonna go today. You're gonna have more practice like that. If you're really struggling with this, go back and practice a different one that's just a 2-digit one. Okay. It's the exact same pattern, so that doesn't make it trickier. There's just more of it, right? Which means there's more chances for you to make some kind of small error that makes the whole thing wrong. That's what's tricky about it. And actually tomorrow, we have a test in here from the last 5 lessons. So instead of an assignment out of the book, I'm gonna give you a study guide as a practice and assignment for tomorrow.